The side ring was one of the first additions to the medieval cruciform sword as it transitioned to the side sword of the Renaissance. We also see a lot of swords early on developing an S-shaped guard such as this, where the bottom quillion becomes a knuckle bow and the top quillion is upward swept to help with trapping and binding. You also see additions of side rings, which help protect the knuckles of the sword hand, and sometimes a knuckle bow is added in addition to the quillions. And here we have the annulets, knuckle guard, and ring. The ring is kept higher though, because in this case it helps protect the finger as it's through the annulet. Eventually a lot of bars get added, and we get these very complex hilts such as this that are kind of the predecessors to the rapier. Okay, so here is the guard I'm trying to cut in half. You can see, it's kind of shiny in that reflective light there, but you can see I've started to make a groove in there, cutting across. I originally was planning to hacksaw that because I like to do things old school, and then I realized I'm an idiot for thinking that because this is tougher than I realized and would take a lot longer. I would have killed my wrists. However, we have this Agri Supply rotary tool, essentially a Dremel tool, and we take that and we basically grind in the hole. I can't really do this. Okay, listen folks, got the guard I was working on. These are made of somewhat different metals, I assume, because this sparked a little bit. This is giving 4th of July level sparks. I got my hair full of a ponytail, by the way. Alright, check this out. This is ridiculous. That's some serious sparking off metal. I'm trying to cut that little lug off here so that basically, I have this cut. This will sit on top. Alright. Then we'll have the side ring in the middle guard, and then this will stack on bottom. That's one guard piece. Note the extreme concentration on my face at that point. Here's the original guard separated into two pieces. It used to have two quillions and the knuckle guard. I could have left it with just the knuckle guard and it been okay. I just didn't like it aesthetically. So there's how the three guards stacked up. There's a mock-up of how it was looked because I originally couldn't find the handle I was going to use. There's the handle after I found it off another sword I had. And here we have the kind of final assemblage and show you the blade and the tip of the sword. And here we have a close-up of the hilt as it's finalized in all its glory. I think it looks pretty good. It's not great. There's a few gaps and the pommel doesn't quite fit right, but it's good enough for my purposes. Now on the guard, you'll note there's some gaps in between because I didn't have a belt sander to make them all flat and fit together perfectly. So I'll probably get some soldering wire and melt it in there to kind of make it look more solid. Lastly, a not-so-good close-up of the tip. I forgot to take one. Listen, folks, good night.